Swiftor!
What is up, dudes? Before we played any customs on the new World War II DLC 2 maps, we forgot to do a little tour. I like just walking through the map, just getting a feel for what it is, and looking at all the details before we just, run through. Now, I'm starting off with the Egypt one because it attracts me the most. Like, I think the last Egypt map that I really recall in Call of Duty was maybe the one from Advanced Warfare. It was actually a beautiful map. But also the fact that Assassin's Creed Origins, which came out last year, was also awesome. I get that magnetic vibe. But anyway, let's take a look. So, first thing I noticed was a lot of the hieroglyphics on here seem to be fairly accurate. My question is whether they just copied and pasted, actual artwork from, historical museums or whatever, or whether they actually, have some secret meaning. So, I'm gonna wait until someone else who's actually familiar with that stuff pops out and says, this is actually what it really means. It's an Easter egg. And next, if you play Assassin's Creed Origins, when the main character first went to the Sphinx, which this is, his comment is like, oh, I thought it'd be bigger. And that's what I thought too. So this appears to be a fairly accurate size in relation to your character. So I always thought it was something like the Sphinx was something like huge, like 15 stories tall. It looks more like what? 10 stories? I don't know. But still pretty cool. So the map takes place, where exactly? I made a note here real quick. Was it the Giza Plateau. But yeah, map feels pretty good. Got some vertical aspects to it. And bless their souls at Sledgehammer. Infinite Sprint is now for everybody. I'm curious how they adjusted the other classes to kind of compensate for that, but this should make for very, much more interesting, like, Michael Myers chases and whatnot. But great, let's not rush through this. Gonna go through the other couple maps and get the real fun going. The lighting even in the dark places looks really nice. Torches. Pretty standard. A lot of cover over here. Now, here's the center of the map. And what's kind of cool is that you can actually come down. If you saw the briefing video from Sledgehammer, you can come down from right over here and kind of get the jump on whoever's in this room. So I'm not sure if people will avoid that room or just run through real quick. I don't play competitive. What do I know? But let's go just run through that really quick just so you know what it's like. So I'm going to run back over here. And let's see. How do I get up over here? I haven't really spent too much time on this map yet. Here we go. So we're on the south side of the map next to this one pit over here, which drops also into that, I don't know, what does this area even look like? It's just a bunch of columns. But let's take a look. Yeah, I'm on the center south. And so if you're up here in the upper level, you come down through this pathway over here, which maybe you could camp on its own. I'm not too sure. If you drop down here, bam. Actually, I wonder how visible you are. Leg sticking out? I think we'll find out in the next hide-and-seek game. Someone's going to use this spot. Yeah, not too bad. Again, there's a lot of hieroglyphics. I'd be very surprised if they actually had an actual meaning. It's got to be a copy and paste from actual stuff, right? Any of you guys out there studying this stuff? Now, I'm all about those sunny, bright maps, so big fan of this one. Got a nice oasis green here and there. Look outside. No details lost. Look at that. Sand clouds running through, bombs being dropped, artillery, whatever you want to call it. Feels pretty good. Can you run and jump this? Oh yeah, not too bad. Can you get up here without that? Yeah, looks like it. Well, maybe not. Oh, was that the only way up? Interesting. Does this look like a valid hiding spot? Oh, maybe. Not bad either. Gotta say. I don't know how hard it is to get an Egypt map wrong, but this looks pretty beautiful. There's understandably a lot less hype around World War II now that some time has passed, and I mention this all the time during my other videos, like, World War II has this one limitation where you're basically limited to stuff that's happened in the World War II era, right? You can't have the crazy stuff you can kind of do in Black Ops 3, which I think what gets me really excited about Black Ops 4. Just there's so much more flexibility in what you can do in kind of a virtual, futuristic environment. Oh, look at this pup over here. This is an actual vehicle, probably, right? Pretty cool. Don't think I've seen anything like this. But cool. Egypt. Looks great. Beautiful map. Let's check out the other two. All right, here we go. We're on V2. Another one of the new maps in the DLC. And this one actually takes place on a secret island in the Baltic Sea. I forgot what the island was called. But it's a pretty tiny map if you look at it. Definitely smaller than Egypt. But it's some cool little features. So let's take a look here on the south side before we do anything. See what we can mantle. Because that's where you, where a plane can launch from. Kind of interesting. What's climbable? I want to know. Not too much. Reminds me of a train station over here. But anyway, the centerpiece of this map, of course, is the rocket. And you can climb right there. We'll be there in a few minutes. And it's a neat little toy that you may have seen, but we'll give it a shot. First I want to see is if there's... Ah, yes. Plan Nick. Yeah, what does it even mean? Some kind of warning. But let's go check it out. How are we getting up here? Guess we're taking the stairs. Alright. Jump on up. From over here, you got a view from a lot of places right here. Vulnerable, but I mean, maybe folks aren't always checking over here. Guess we'll find out when we actually play the game with other players. But plenty of view. But the real cool thing up over here is the do not press button. Should we press it? Maybe not until later. Or right now. So what that does, as you've already seen if you've seen the trailer videos or the map review videos, everyone down below gets toasted. Now, players can actually shoot down through over here, but if they are trying to shoot you from down there and you have a second, you want to throw that switch, you can. Now, you can't just press it again right away. There's at least, I think, a 3-minute, that's my guess, 3-minute refresh time on that button. I didn't time it exactly, but it's not 1 minute, it's not 2 minutes. I think it's 3 minutes. So anyway, let's check out the rest of the map. Over here we got a pretty good view. Reminds me of, give me vibes from, goddamn, what was that? That Modern Warfare 2 map. The smaller one with the crash. Anyway, you guys probably know better than I do. But, I like the vibes. The lighting is nice. Not too dark, but not... I wouldn't mind if it was a little bit brighter. But it feels pretty good. Let's see what else we got up here. Fairly open in a lot of parts. I think what would get on my nerves is just always knowing that when I'm running on the outside, if someone's on top of that rocket, I get shot. Let's see, can I clump over here? Oh no, we were here earlier. So we're back in the south side. Let's head back to, let's go northeast. I may have rushed to the center over there. Doesn't have all the little, you know, the signs and details that you may have seen in Egypt, but the vibe is cool. The focus is obviously on just being aware. So many openings. Well, alright. Small map. Lots of little nooks and crannies. But overall, I feel like you feel vulnerable the entire time. Let's go up and see that button's available again. The rocket is on for a good while, though. There we go. Do not press. Alright, let's head down. Yeah, there we go. Not bad. Can I go for 2 deaths? Same fire? Almost. Alright, cool. It's a brief check of V2. Let's on to the next map. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dunkirk. I've actually never watched the movie, and I'm a little bit familiar with the World War II scenario, the miracle of Dunkirk, where they evacuate thousands of troops. But as per the World War II official briefing video, if you look at the map, it's kind of 2 flavors for the price of 1 in this single map. You have your wide open area over here on the east side, and this appears to be like the most, I guess, central part of that east side area, that this boat where you kind of get a view of everything going on over here. And then you have the west side, which is more like, you know, buildings and apartments and, you know, close quarters combat. But you know me, I have no clue about that stuff. Let's just take a look at the map. I like this beach side over here. The crunch, you know, I mention this all the time, but I love the idea, like the sound of the detail that goes into the sound of the footsteps you make on the different surfaces. Your feet crunching on wet sand. That's exactly what I hear there. Wonderful. I feel like I'm on vacation right now. But yeah, the vibe is cool. Chilling on the beach. Always wide open. You know, I get the feeling I would die a bazillion times over here. So where you'd see me is mostly on the other side of the map. Also, love the Ferris wheel over there. Let's head over to the west side. Now, the briefing video from Sledgehammer mentions that there's a few parts over here that are great for snipers to kind of hold the area. It's not in this building, but they really focus on using bouncing betties to kind of protect you while you're firing away. Check out this gazebo here real quick. Can we actually enter it? Sadly not. What can we climb? That's what I want to know. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, you know what I'd love, dudes? So back in Modern Warfare, there was old school mode, right? Old school mode, everyone had infinite sprint, which we all have now. And everyone had, like, the super high jumps. It was just, like, very arcadey. It felt great. And I think it would add a ton of life to Modern Warfare 2. I'm sorry, World War II, not Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 didn't have old school either. That would be nice. But here we go. I think this is the spot. The only way to get up over here, apparently, is this stairway, right? So I think they suggested, like, bounce a Betty, like, go over here somewhere, and then one more over here, and that'd give you enough notice to kind of figure out what to do. And this is where you just kind of like a great view. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, arcade mode, I think would be fantastic. A lot more, you know, a lot more options what you can kind of do on these maps. And plus, we got shipment already. Oh, shipment's not the same without old school mode. But anyway, enough whining from me, an old man. But World War II, Sledgehammer. Please make that happen. Yeah, the details inside seem kind of nice. Reminds me a little bit of Carentan or maybe Saint Dumont. Saint Marie Dumont? Yeah, I could always get that wrong. No key presses. It's too bad. But overall, beautiful map. Just love the detail. Now you guys can disagree with me if you want, and we're going to go take a quick look at the war map in a moment. But I'm not sure what the daily active users or how many people actually love the war maps, but I think I would rather see 4 like multiplayer maps than 3 multiplayer maps, 1 war map. War map is cool. I feel like I like playing it a few times, and then, you know, I'm just kind of done. These regular multiplayer maps get so much more value. Almost reminds me of my feelings on like Rainbow Six Siege. If you play, they created that zombie horde game, and they created a few like really nice detailed maps, all these great like, you know, monsters. Like if they gave that more of a PvP feel to it, like a Left 4 Dead 2 style to it, I think that'd be a lot more replayable. The way it is now, I played those maps for like an hour and I was done. But that could just be little old me. You guys know French? But here we go. So there we go. That covers the first, the new 3 maps in World War II. I know I don't do super detailed, strategic like analysis of this, but I just like getting a feel, getting a look. Now let's finally move on to the last thing we're taking a peek at, and that's going to be the new war map. All right. Ooh, poor guy. Let's check out Operation Husky. I know I just complained that I'd rather have 4 multiplayer maps instead of 3 plus 4, but I just learned. I mean, I only just realized that this operation, look how gorgeous it is, has dogfighting in the 3rd round. So, I'm just going to rush this solo so we can go see that stuff. But the map itself looks incredible. It gives me vibes from that one nighttime Overwatch map. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Anyone out there? Someone must.
Intel acquired!
Anyway. Hate to rush it. Looks great. The moonlight
Acquired
is just bright enough. You know what game does nighttime poorly? But it's still a great game.
Intel captured! 2 more to go!
Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5 I feel like is so unplayable in some parts because of how dark it is. You can like amp up your monitor and increase the gamma, but like why should you? Like this is how every game should be at night. Moon is bright enough that you still like feel like it's night. Like you can still see things, but it's nighttime. You get the nighttime vibe.
We got a piece of intel!
Enough of my complaining. Let's bring these back.
Find the intel. Move.
Oh, this will be fun to play with other players. Try to take a different route every time. But I'm excited for this dogfight.
Intel secure. One
Back
left.
you go. All right, one in the left lane. Let's go. Ooh, man. The fire looks real nice at night. I think my favorite memory of the stuff being on fire at night is actually Far Cry 2. Now, Far Cry 2 is
We
a
picked
terrible
up
game.
intel. Push it, soldiers. Get that intel.
Don't get me wrong. It's absolutely terrible. But one thing it does incredibly. What's this? Why is this door flashing? I don't know. Maybe it's for others. Anyway, one thing it does great is that the file propagation is beautiful. Far Cry 2, if you have it somewhere on a disc, at night, grab a flamethrower, go to some forest area, some trees,
Stick to the objective.
and set it on fire. And then just sit back and watch. Watch it all burn at night.
All
It's
intel
incredible.
has been acquired. Nice work, soldiers.
All right, let's go
We
to the
need
next
to
mission.
transmit the target coordinates to HQ to relay to our bombers. Let's move.
Sounds good, boss. All right, let's see. Just captured the radio station. As you can tell, not much resistance when you're playing by yourself. And give this around 4 minutes. We can take a look around here without stressing ourselves too much. I'm actually not too sure where this takes place. Fiorista. This might be France as well. Oh man, what a shame. Beautiful, beautiful map. If they made every war map also a regular map, well, give us 5 maps instead of like 4 total. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It's asking a lot, but the map's already here. You can do it, Sledgehammer. I believe in you.
Push it, soldiers. Get those coordinates transmitted.
Let's get a feel,
Transmitting
boss.
coordinates. East longitude. Target location Alpha. 38 degrees, 7
All right, we're
minutes,
taking it.
43.2 seconds north latitude. 13 degrees, 21 minutes, 52.3 seconds east longitude. Repeat. Target location Alpha.
Clearly a
38
mill.
Degrees, 7 minutes, 43.2 seconds north
Is it a mill? I mean,
latitude,
this is just how they
13
like
degrees,
redirect
21
the
minutes, 52.3
dish.
seconds east
Probably the latter.
longitude. Target location Alpha. 38 degrees, 7 minutes, 43.2 Get the target seconds intel
What are the numbers,
transmitted.
Mason?
13 degrees, 21 minutes, 52.3 seconds east longitude. Repeat. Target location
I used to have one of these
Alpha,
phones,
38 degrees,
believe it or
7
not.
minutes, 43.2
Those
seconds
rotary
north
phones.
latitude, 13
Early
degrees,
90s.
21 minutes, 52.3 seconds.
Success. All right, great. Do I get to fly now?
All target information has been relayed.
Yeah, here we
Good
go.
work.
This is what I've been waiting for.
Our bombers are en route to the target locations over Palermo. We need to clear the airspace of enemy fighters
Oh,
to allow
wow.
them
Yeah.
safe passage. Take out the enemy fighters.
There are probably no enemy fighters, but this feels great. They went all out for this war map. How far down can we dive before? Oh, nope. Not there.
Destroy one of our fighters.
Hang on. Who did that to me? Which scumbag shot me
2
down? I
minutes
thought I was
until
by
our
myself.
bombers arrive.
Is there AI? I got 9 remaining. All right, how high can I go? When will my engine give out? Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay, got it. So you go out of the zone. Artillery tries to get you. Or anti-air. Got it.
Destroy their fighters.
Too late. But this is pretty cool. I wonder how many people will just want to like have this. Like go straight to this. Forget the other part of the war mode. Have this its own mini game. I feel like that's something Sledgehammer would do, right? They've already done Prop Hunt. Or Raven would do. I'm just getting myself killed by not paying attention. I'm alive. Anyway, dudes, I think that
1 minute.
concludes our quick breeze through
Another fighter.
the World War II DLC 2 maps. There's a zombie map, but I'll leave that to Noah, Jay, and the boys. And anyway, dudes, we'll be doing some customs on these maps. Let me know what you think.
Clear the
And
skies. Take down their
thanks for
fighters.
hanging out with me. I'll see you guys in the live stream or the next videos. Have a great day, dudes. Have fun in DLC 2 if you're on Xbox or PC. Don't worry, dudes. I feel your pain. I want to play this on PC where I can actually aim. Have a great day, guys. Later.
Friendly. 30 seconds left.
Dudes, as always, thank you for watching my videos. Really means a lot. I also wanted to share with you guys I'm now officially sponsored by Soylent. I drink at least 2 bottles a day. Just a meal in a bottle. Tastes good. Chocolate's my favorite flavor. Coffee, original, close second. Links in the description if you want to check it out and make me look good. And really, I think you're going to love it. Chocolate all day, baby. Thanks for watching, dudes.